Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Thursday, the 24th day of February, 2022, Thursday of the 7th week in Ordinary Time, the 7th week of the year. Back in Raleigh after the conclusion of the Priest Assembly in Wrightsville Beach. So on this kind of cloudy, much cooler day than it was yesterday in Wrightsville Beach, you can see behind me, coming from the side of Clare Hall, Fellowship, the Fellowship Room behind me, the Fellowship Hall behind me, and then the Marianne Cope playground of our preschool right behind me over there. On this day, on this 7th day of, on this Thursday of the 7th week of here, we continue again from the letter of James. Letter of James, this time giving a scathing indictment to the wealthy. And again, basically telling them that everything will crash and burn, that all their wealth and all of the things that they value will end up with nothing, and they will basically have nothing because they had so many things in the world today. And so this terrible, awful statement about, again, where wealth leads is not necessary to joy and to happiness, and to love and compassion and wonder, but leads to destruction and emptiness. And again, why is James so angry about this, and why does he level such a scathing condemnation of the wealthy? Well, because again, he is speaking about the understanding within Judaism that for those who the Lord favored, wealth and riches would be theirs, and for those the Lord detested would be nothing but woe and sadness and poverty and what have you. And again, Jesus in his message reverses all of that, and basically upholds the poor, upholds those who are marginalized, upholds those who have lost dignity and value in this world, and basically saying that it is the wealthy, the rich, who unfortunately with their own arrogance, because they think they can do and have anything they want, will find it very difficult to experience the reign of God, enter into the reign of God, realize the reign of God among them. And so this scathing message from James to the wealthy, perhaps, in the Christian community, who are trying to use their wealth in ways that are not necessarily helpful to the community or helpful to the proclamation of the gospel. In the gospel today, in the gospel that follows in Mark, sort of a series of statements that kind of connect together. Again, the idea of doing the least thing of kindness for an individual is a welcome sign of the reign of God in our midst. But then this whole this whole narration of those things that if they cause you to sin, to get rid of them, and that's basically if parts of your body cause you to sin, cut them off, pluck them out, do all kinds of maiming to you, and enter in kingdom of heaven maimed, without an eye, without a hand, without a foot, whatever it is, because it caused you to sin. Again, Jesus speaks in exaggeration, and it's always important to realize he speaks in exaggeration because the people are too dense to understand, the simple fact of loving one another, of loving God, and of doing right and doing good to one another. And so these condemnations that come out, and these threats that come forth from Jesus, severe and extreme, because it's trying to wake up the people to realize, that how we treat each other and how we understand ourselves here in this life matters. And it doesn't matter necessarily for condemnation. It doesn't matter for how it is that we inherit the life to come, but it matters for how it is that we live in this life, and what it is that we offer and that we bring to others and to ourselves in this life. To live in this life in a way that offers hope and that offers compassion, offers understanding, offers a deeper sense of reflection on our actions and our responsibilities, helps us to realize the reign of God in our midst, and helps us to realize the power of God in our lives. And may the Lord give you his peace.